I just want more of this back and forth dynamic, because I feel like this whole area of Star Wars is the missing piece, right? We saw the original trilogy, which when I watched it at first I wasn't fond of, but like I was a young kid.
You were older, and it wasn't like the young kid that sees it.
And now I'm like, oh, okay, like I enjoy it because the importance. The original trilogy, yes, it's very goofy, but I really like the Anakin stuff and like really good. And now I'm like, okay, how do we get from here to here? Show me this era of Vader, because we didn't really get an era of Vader ever. We got like the end of Vader, and everybody's afraid of him. And then we got the beginning of Vader. I was like, this is a perfect time. Another TV series, more of that kind of stuff. Fill in this gap. Show me why everybody's afraid of Vader. So when I watch him in Return of the Sith, New Hope, or
Revenge of the Sith?
Yeah, Revenge of the Sith. Thank you, Chris.
Okay.
When I watch any of those, I'm like, oh yeah, this is Vader. Because right now I'm like, eh. But like, I think he's going to get even stronger. It's going to get crazier. I think a new series is coming out. I can't wait. I'm just so excited.
We'll see. I mean, I will say.
Don't say we'll see. Don't burst my bubble.
Well, here's part of the magic of Star Wars, right? There's a lot of interpretation. That middle ground you're talking about, right? That we've been talking about forever between episodes 3 and 4. That was filled in with the legend stuff, right? Back when there was no official canon and we had all these books and the video games and the comics. All that stuff filled in those gaps, and a lot of those stories are fantastic and filling in those gaps for Vader. And we got to see some of that, which is great, but it's almost like I don't need to see him in Obi-Wan again until episode 4. Like, you gave me that moment. Like, they can't keep running into each other. It's impossible, because the Empire is just going to keep growing and get stronger, and Obi-Wan's getting older to become that Alec Guinness Ben Kenobi.
I don't know. If I could see Batman fight the Joker 1,000 times,
but
and
this
like
this is not Batman. Like, this is completely different. So I know we're also like at the hype of like, we just saw it. We just watched the like one of the most amazing lightsaber / fights of all time in a Star Wars show. I loved it, and the lighting was perfect, right? It was like this dark, gloomy planet. It wasn't like Tatooine again. It wasn't.
Oh my god, dude!
And it was like this kind of rocky cave planet, but the entire planet looked like the inside of a cave.